Well, hello everybody. Who we got on board? Barb, Elvis for the record. There's Rich. Rich will be joining us through the chat today. So we got how many? So I haven't heard from Cam yet, so I'm not for sure. Hello, Dylan. If he got tied up with something or not. So right now I'm gonna solo it for a little bit, but let's everybody chat. Let's have a nice conversation. Few things that I want to talk about. This is Thanksgiving week for us here. I don't think it's an international holiday, but it's one here, so a lot of people are probably out of town. We won't be having one next week, next Sunday, since it's Thanksgiving weekend. So I'll be taking a day off, eating some more turkey probably. But anyway, um, I hope everybody's doing well. And I want to start this off. First of all, let's see who we got here. Still, we got all the same people. We got 5. Anybody else out there want to put their name up there? So anybody get a chance to watch my interview with Sally Hodell this week? An afternoon conversation with Sally. I had a great time. It was about an hour. She's the author of both Destined to Die Young and Destined to Fly, From Iowa to Elvis, the story of Elvis's pilot, Ron Strauss. So if you haven't had a chance to watch it, please do. I had a blast. Sally's a great person. I thoroughly enjoyed the conversation with her. She did her homework on this, and if you haven't read the book, go get it. There's links are in the video to be able to get a hold of the book. You can get a signed copy of it. Well, hello. I have Leslie next to me. Hello, Leslie. Can you hear me? I'm losing you. I don't have any. Nothing's happening with you.
Right. Okay. Leave it with. I'll go away.
Okay. Well, just yeah. If you can try linking back in again real quick to see if it works or whatever you want to do. That's fine. I'm good. Yeah, you froze. So what do we got? Oh, we're up to 10 people. Please let us know who's here. Um, Rich should be joining today via the live chat. He's got some stuff going on at home, so he's not gonna be able to come on screen with us. But I'm still gonna have fun with the conversation, like we always do. Leslie's gonna pop in here. We're gonna talk about the floral fundraiser we have, and then her fundraiser for next year. We're gonna chat a little bit about that. And I put out a new video today. I don't know if everybody's got a chance to see it, but I had fun making that video. It's really a good tribute to Elvis' his career, but I'll let Leslie talk a little bit more about that. Let me get some of the other laundry pieces. Dolores, hello, Dolores. Yes, I hope everyone does have a great Thanksgiving. I plan on it. So tomorrow night, I am going to be watching the virtual interview with Riley, and she's with Taylor Jenkins Reid. This was actually recorded last week, but they're doing a virtual feed tomorrow night at 9 p.m. my time. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm getting a book from it. They've already shipped a book, so I'm looking forward to that. Hey, Priscilla, thank you. I'm glad I had fun. Look who we've got. Let's add. That's all right. Hey, let me get you squeezed in here. Let's see. Can I get you squeezed in here? Look at that. I got you squeezed in. I'm talking about the virtual thing, the virtual interview tomorrow.
Oh,
with Riley. And here's Leslie. Let's take us back to the dynamic scene. I'm going to add Leslie in. Hello, Leslie.
Hi.
We got Cam here too. So I know you're going to pop in for. We want to talk about the video I put out today, the purpose of that, and we want to talk about next year's fundraiser.
Yeah.
So what I need to do is I'm going to pop over to those screens real quick, and I need to pop you in there so that we can hear you while we're talking about it. So there we go. So let's talk about next year's event.
Next year's event. It's a fundraiser in aid of our charity for 2024-2025, which is therapy. It's a 2-day event. We've got the Elvis Film Club doing a presentation on the Saturday afternoon. There is some concert footage, which is brilliant. In the evening, it's party time. In Phoenix, Vegas. It's Vegas. We have outfit. We have an official photographer. You'll have your photo taken on the red carpet and get your official photo the week after. Entertainment by Felicia Spear and his big screen all Elvis Disco. There'll be a fair, an auction, brand new awards. It's just going to be really fun.
Yeah, I've got a video I put out. The link will be in the description below this live feed. That kind of gives you a great synopsis of everything that's going to be happening.
What I want to say is, from my personal collection and my best friend's personal collection, will be some items of this memorabilia on display. Owned and worn by Elvis.
Yeah, Lesley's got some awesome collection, some memorabilia from Elvis that Elvis actually wore.
Yes.
And I'm extremely jealous of that, but I think we both got our shares of certain things. So, but she, she showed me these items, and I'm just like, so that's going to be cool. So, yeah, check out the video. I'm going to have the link down below, and then let's pop over to this one right here, and let me add Lesley in here real quick. I'm going to come back to you in a minute, Cam. So this is. I put a video out today regarding this. So Lesley, tell us what's going on with this.
Well, first of all, Rick, that video that you did, it's brilliant. It's absolutely, I think it's the best one yet. It had me in tears this morning when I watched it, but it's perfect. Thank you.
Sometimes, like I said this morning, sometimes when I think the wells run dry, I work so much under pressure. I'll just sit there and think, I'm not going to pop. All of a sudden, it'll just pop in my head, and then I put it together. So.
We've got our donation line open at the moment for the floral tributes for birthday week. We always send a floral display for and one for Lisa Marie. And the donation line will be open until the 19th of December. I have to close it there because it gives me a chance to choose the designs of the floral display, create graphics. I've got to get graphics from the UK Memphis in time to go with the flights to Graceland, and then the flight should be delivered 6th of January. Donations are by PAL because, and I'm sorry that's the only method, but it's because it's so much easier for us. Anything else, we end up paying fees and we'll lose money on the donations. So I'm sorry that's the way it's got to be. But
I'll sort it out with Lesley, but I in the past, some people don't have PayPal, or they've been able to. They've sent me here in the States. They sent me a money order, and I put it in through my PayPal account. So if that makes we'll make it. Lesley's going to make it as easy as possible for everybody. But I'm going to give y'all a teaser here real quick, just a little teaser, because I want y'all to go check out the video. I am kind of proud of it. Did I put it up here? Yeah.
Honestly.
Okay. So here's a little teaser of the video I put out this morning, if you haven't seen it.
Okay.
All right, guys, that's enough.
No, it's not.
Would you all like? I don't know if I'm going to get hit with a copy strike. With a claim during it, and it might shut me down. So
no, don't do it now.
So I don't want to do that, but I wanted to kind of give you a teaser. It covers Elvis's career, his life.
Yeah.
And so basically, it's you know, the legacy, it's the legacy of Elvis and how it's stronger than it's ever been. So check it out. I put it out what 4 o'clock this morning or something like that, my time. So it was a good time. Oh, Satin, you did see it. Thank you very much. So Cam,
Yeah.
so let's finish with Lesley here real quick on her part. So we've got next year's event, October 17th and 18th. Do I have it right?
18th and 19th.
18th and 19th. Oh, yeah. Okay, and that's 2025. I got that one right.
Yeah.
So you got a year to plan for it. Some great discounts on the hotel.
Yeah.
And some memorabilia you could buy, and some actual Elvis I can't even speak today. Memorabilia that you can look at, and you know, so cool. And they got the author Shelley Powers that wrote the book Elvis Remembered,
Yeah.
right? That's the name of it. So yeah, I just finished reading it. So I'm going to work on trying to interview her next. I'm kind of excited, and what I've done too is, you know how the old saying goes, a squeaky wheel gets oiled. Well, I've been sending 3 emails a day to 𝐫𝐞𝐬𝐩𝐿's agent for a 15-minute, 10-minute, 5-minute on the airport, in the airport, whatever, interview, just to say how much we appreciate what she's done and how much we love the book. You know, you never know.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. So, but so that covers anything else you want to say about the charities events? I think we covered both of those.
Everything's on the website. It's our Facebook page, so people can find out. You know, I won't go on about it too much. But, you know, thank you for everybody's support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. But once again, I thoroughly enjoy making these videos. When they come out, I actually kind of surprised myself with this one this morning, and so. But it's just a highlight of my being an ambassador. So. You can stay as long as you want, Lesley. I know you got other things you got to do. So
I'm good here. I'll be on the chat.
Okay, excellent. Thanks a lot, Lesley. We will talk to you later.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Cam. So you and I, Rich is online chatting. I think he might be doing some other things. So who we got here? We still got Barb. Barb said hello. Hello, Cam.
Yeah. Hi, Bob.
Dolores, she saw the video. Thank you very much.
Oh, and Priscilla also said hi earlier. Hi, Priscilla.
Yeah, Priscilla. Oh, you know, I'll pass. Lesley will see this. Yeah, she's got some great decorations, doesn't she? Yeah, Rich is there too. So chime on in, Rich. Let us know what's, you know. So we've covered the charities. We got those the big things out of the way. So like I said, check out my interview with Sally Hodel. I absolutely loved the interview. I think Cam, you watched it all too, haven't you?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Yeah, I had a blast. She was just so easy to talk to, and you know, I didn't even know what I was gonna. I prepared, and prepared, and I just winged it, and it was fun. I had a blast with it.
It was really well done. A really enjoyable listen, and yeah, it was definitely one of the more enjoyable interviews I've seen in a long time.
Well, I appreciate that. It was fun. So we're gonna do this day in history, and we're gonna do some trivia, and then we're just gonna have a free-for-all chat with everybody. Oh, you know what, Cam? Let's do this. I got a little slideshow here for you. I need to get that out of there. There, I got that. Okay. And there's Rich, Cam. So fill us in where you stand, what you've done. I've got a little bit of a slideshow here. Let me find it here. So last couple of weeks ago when we had the live stream, we were able to garner some more donations to help Cam out, and kind of fill us in on what you've been able to do with it. I got some pictures. I got the pictures that you sent me.
Yeah, I've with the last load of donation money, I was able to go in and purchase a table that was seriously needed for me to create the workspace.
Right.
I also I went out and purchased a microwave oven. Uh, Gee, what else?
You got a
Uh,
table there?
yeah, bedside lamp that was
Yeah.
necessary.
Yeah, bedside
Um,
lamp.
yeah, and a couple of electronic odds and ends like extension cables and surge protectors and that kind of stuff. So yeah, the money is definitely coming in handy. It's definitely helping out to make the place more livable. It actually feels like a home now and not just a place where I camp. You know.
And if you notice, for those of you who join us every week, Cam isn't popping in and out. So he's got internet now, and he's coming in nice, clear, and strong signal. So that really helps out with with all that.
Yeah,
Um,
I forgot to mention that too. A certain amount of that money that's been coming in has actually gone to finance my own internet and Wi-Fi connection in the flat. So that's also brilliant.
that's great. Satin. So you asked a stupid question. I don't know. There's no such thing as a stupid question, but so you should never feel um embarrassed for that. You're just a part of we're all part of the same family here. So um we I think what we'll do now, anybody got any news they want to bring up? I know we talked about the fall and rise of Elvis last week. I think we beat that a little bit to it. So I think the biggest news that I really am excited about is the virtual stream tomorrow. That's coming on with Riley. And if everything goes fine, I'm gonna have it recorded, and if I do get it recorded, I'll upload it for anybody that wants to see it.
That would be
Yeah, I'd like to share it with everybody, and it'd be a lot cleaner than what you've seen on the YouTube, where people are taking it with their iPhone. Um, so we'll, I'm excited about that. I've been waiting for 2 months, and they sent me a book, so that gives me the second book of that. So that book that I'm receiving from them, it's a signed copy. It's signed by Riley. I'm going to give that away in one of the future live streams for somebody who doesn't have Lisa's book. Also, too, real quick, I showed this to Cam the other day, and I received. It's not from an anonymous person, but he wants to remain anonymous. I'm going to take you out just for a second, Cam. Oh wait, no, I could do this. I received this. It's called Elvis Presley Writing for the King. It's a Ken Sharp book. It's FTD. I can't remember the number, but what's cool about it comes with 2 CDs. One's got live performances. The other one's got demos of some of the songs that Elvis recorded. And there's 142 interviews with different songwriters that Elvis recorded for. So I'm going to work this into a regular series, or maybe even just a quick chat. But I have been watching for a good price for this book. It came wrapped brand new. It's brand spanking new. I mean, it's heavy as, well, I would say what I was. I'm not gonna say what I was gonna say, but with Cam on, we can go a little R-rated here sometimes.
yeah, anything's possible.
Yeah, but it's a hardbound book, and I'm really excited. So I'm gonna start doing it as a feature. I don't know if we'll do just kind of like maybe a live, add it as a feature each week in the stream where we could talk about one of the writers and what they have to say, and maybe play the. But cheapest I've ever seen that book is like a couple $100, $250, and I can't afford stuff like that. And it came in the mail. And I know who it came from, but he asked that I don't say who it was. He said just use the name Joe. So I will go with Joe. So Joe, if you're watching, thank you very much. I really, really do appreciate this book. I am just amazing. Dylan, you showed them to me. There were some pictures that surfaced this week on the internet from the February 16th, 1970 show. And can you make out what suit he's wearing? I know it's a brocade one, but I couldn't tell which one. I think it was a brocade. Is that right, Dylan? I'll wait for them to. I tell you what, Dolores, I've been cleaning my hard drives out and getting rid of garbage, but I've come across a lot of stuff that I've accumulated over the years that I haven't seen in years, or maybe never seen. I just downloaded it. And the white brocade, yeah, it's kind of exciting. You have to I'll have to put those up next week because I don't think I have them on my computer here. Then there was the thin green leaf photos from this midnight show that night. Unbelievable stuff. Yeah, pretty cool. There's actually a live performance on one of the CDs in this book I got was recorded on the midnight show of the night that I saw Elvis on the dinner show. So and it's a great recording. Actually, I take that back. I found a recording. I think it's on here. It's the "Can't Help Falling in Love" song that he sang in our show. So, and it's a really good recording. So it tells me that there is a soundboard recording of that concert somewhere.
That's true.
So, I've got some, bootleg ones, but did you see that Christmas video of Elvis, Lisa, and Priscilla? Yeah, I saw that. It's just like a real quick clip. Has anybody else seen that video that just came out? I gotta collect these for the next show. Maybe I will do a show next week. I don't know. Would it interfere with anybody? I know internationally it won't. So maybe, you know what? Maybe I will put together a show next week. And Dylan, maybe we'll have you come on and show these pictures. Do a quick, introduction to these pictures if you want. Just let me know. Message me if we want to do that. Kind of do a highlight. Yeah, so Barb says, yeah. So you know what? I'm going to do a show anyways next week. Cam, you're welcome as always. We got we're trying to come up with Cam and I get on the phone and we don't ever get off the phone and we start laughing. So and Rich needs to be a part of this because it's going to be pretty much a regular thing with Rick, with me, Rich, and Cam. This is how conversations go. That's what I get for not really drinking coffee this morning. So
yeah.
So anyway, so we're trying. So I asked my wife the other day. I said, "What do you think you could call all three of us? You know how there's nicknames for like three people, the trio, whatever." She goes. She goes, "The Three Stooges." I go, "Thanks a lot." She snickers and laughs and walks down the hall. Thank you very much. So, anyways, we're trying to think of a nickname instead of just saying Rick, Rich, and Cam or Cam, whatever. If anybody's got a slick idea for calling all three of us instead of "The Boys Are Back in Town," which is a great song,
yeah.
Drop it off in a comment there, or even in the comments after the video's over, whatever. You think of something.
Let's put it out there and see what we come up with. Because I've been racking my brain for something and I just can't come up with something that sticks.
Yeah, Barb just recommended one that I mentioned to you, the Three Amigos. That's a great one. But I keep thinking of the Steve Martin movie with Steve Martin and Martin Short. And who was the third one? Who was the third one in that? Oh, thank you, Leslie. Which one's? Well, I'm Curly, obviously. We decided that. Well, I don't know. Rich might have to be Curly because of the hair, but I'm a big guy, so I might have to be Curly. Cam will be Larry, and I guess we'll make Rich Mo. That's funny. I got some great clips of them too. Hey, that's a cool one. Smokey and the Bandits. That's a cool name.
Yeah.
Well, I know that Cam's the only one that smoke. I don't think Rich smokes, and I quit smoking cigarettes at least. And Cam, and Cam, I'm sorry, I take it for paying it seriously. I'm clearly Curly, Leslie. Yeah, I like it, Rich. That's good. Hey. Yeah, I'm clear. Yeah. So anyway, we, all three of us have a blast. When Rich and I get on the phone, it's like an hour or so. When Cam and I get on the phone, it's like an hour. And I got to
Yeah,
tell you, here's a good one for you. So the other day, Cam calls me, and I answer the phone. He says, "Hey man," he says, "I figured be up at 7 a.m." I go, "Well, yeah, usually I am, but guess what? It's 5 a.m." Just had a good laugh. He had it at the time right, but anyway. So I digress. So we can carry on this conversation some more, but let's get some trivia done here. Um, so let me find. Actually, Let's do this day in history first. I got to go over here. So in 1954, Elvis played at the Municipal Auditorium in Texarkana, Arkansas. And according to Cashbox, December 11th, he appeared up there with Johnny Horton and I can't see the name, and Tibby Edwards. And here is a picture from that night. Pretty cool, huh? It's amazing how you can find some of these pictures from those dates, Oh, let me get Cam in here. Cam's not on here. I gotta usually. All right, Cam, let's get you in here. All right, sorry, Cam. All right, so let's get back to the slideshow. So, on this date in 1956, Elvis played the Hobart Arena, Troy, Ohio, at 3 and at 8 p.m. And there's a great shot. There's several good shots from that concert. I love some of these shots, man. We are so lucky that these things are so well documented. Isn't it true, Lesley? Anymore, when I search on dates, I put, I've got that book Day by Day for Elvis. So I pick the dates out and then I Google Elvis on this date and it tells me what happened. It gives me the pictures. So it's really cool. I love it. Internet's just, some people piss and moan about the internet, which I'm one of them, but I also love it. All right, so back to the slideshow. So now, on this date, 1957, I love this story. It's a Sunday. Elvis back home in Memphis. Elvis has trouble leaving Graceland for the evening when the mechanism that opens the gates jams, and he and his friends are forced to climb over the wall. Now, there's documentation for you, Lesley. Isn't that great? They know the exact date and time this happened. Of course, it's probably in the security thing. So that's crazy. I love these. I love these things. All right. So on this date in 1964, so nothing really happened on November 24th in between. The production of Tickle Me ends, and Elvis drives home to Memphis, and I'm sure he drives home in his bus. I would love to have been a fly on the wall on one of those bus rides. Wouldn't that have been cool? That would have been just so cool. All right, so what we got next? Okay, so on this date, 1964. Oh, there's a picture from Tickle Me. I love that guitar. You still on, Dylan? Yeah. Tell us the brand of that guitar. The one and only case. Hey, hello there. You joined us right in time for the this date in Elvis history. So now on this date, 1965. Harem Scarum opens nationwide and is number 11 on the following week's Variety box office survey. It is the 40th highest grossing film for 1965 with domestic sales of 52. But I think Elvis was still the highest paid actor. But not one of the... Now, though I love all of his movies, that one's not one of my most favorites, but it's got some great music in it. And plus it's got Billy Barney. I don't know if y'all familiar with Billy Barney. He's the little midget that's in this movie. He used to do shows around LA when we were growing up at local shows. So it was pretty cool. We used to see him in local shows. All right, so there's a picture from Harem Scarum. He looked good in that Rudolph Valentino look, didn't he?
Yeah. But then again, we all know this guy could have walked around in refuse bags and he still would have looked good.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Okay, so what we got next? We got now we go up to 1967. Chairs, champagne flutes, tablecloths, and other party supplies are rented from Dixie Rents for the Graceland Christmas party. The grounds are decorated with the usual life-size nativity scene and 8 lighted garland trees that have always been rented but are now owned by Graceland. And here's a picture of the nativity scene that I believe they still put up every year. Am I correct, guys? Anybody out there know for sure? Yes, Lesley, that's a great song. It also makes a great video too. Hey, Shell, nice to see you. Welcome aboard. So glad you can make it. We're doing we got some trivia coming next, so hope you all are enjoying this. So now what we got next? Now we jump to 1971. The results of blood tests in the ongoing paternity suit indicate that Elvis cannot have fathered Patricia Parker's child. I remember these magazines being all over the grocery store racks. And my dad says, man, they just won't leave that guy alone. And here's a picture of the news article saying that the test was ordered, and he was deemed, and they only did it off blood tests, so obviously it wasn't even the same type of blood. We got 3 new comments. Let's see. Rick Stone is, how did I get far off? Oh, it was put up this year, Shell? Cool. Thanks, Lesley. Yeah, my mother, after my father died, my mother went to go live with my brother who lives in Little Rock. Well, from my house here to Little Rock, it's an 8-hour drive, but it's a 6-hour drive. It's a 4-hour drive to Tupelo. We go right by it, and it's a 6-hour drive to Graceland. So back when I was able to, I was mobile, we would pull off and maybe just even go up to the meditation gardens. But I remember a couple years over the period of time we went by through the Christmas time, and absolutely beautiful. Nothing gaudy about it. It was just absolutely beautiful. The fingers, blink goes the fertility camera, laughing out loud. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, and the life size. I know it's great. All right, so I got a few more here on this slideshow. So now, 1973, Elvis has been spending most of his evenings at the movies, but tonight he has. I was laughing when I read, but tonight he has surgery to remove an ingrown toenail at a podiatrist's office in Memphis. They will report anything. Now, damn if I couldn't find a picture of his toenail. I tried my best to find a picture of his toenail. I'm sorry, guys. I'm having my coffee. I don't know why that tickles me, but of all, I mean, the legacy lives, man. They even talk about his toenails. You guys, Lesley says, "Ouch." You guys got me tickled, man. I've had a busy week. I had a rough day Friday, just not feeling well. But man, that must have been painful to perform. Actually, I've had that done once before. The most painful thing is a Novocaine, but from what I understand, Elvis refused Novocaine for anything. From what I understand, I mean, even when they did the shots in the eye, he just said, "Do it straight in the eye." I'm like, "Oh my God." Shell, what comments do you got? I love that every year they still put up the blue lights. Those blue lights are just hypnotic. They're beautiful. You're right, Shell.
That place just transforms with the Christmas lights and decorations. It becomes even more magical.
Yeah. Lesley went to an auction where they had a pair of his underpants. I'm not going to even ask if you bought them or put a bid on them. I don't even want to know.
I was going to ask something, but I don't know.
I don't know. We're just having too much fun. They had the thing he wore under his suits. It was interesting to say the least. I'd always heard that he went commando. I know that in the 50s they made him go down and get before he appeared on the Tommy Dorsey show the first time, the guy that represented at RCA at the time, I can't think of his name at the moment, took Elvis down to go buy a jock strap because I guess he was just making too much motion in it. I don't know. Lesley, she goes, no, I gave those a mess. You know, I hope nobody's being offended, but I'm laughing. But I've just had too much fun the last couple of days researching some things, and it's just amazing. I got some cool videos coming up. Okay, so let's get back to the slideshow. We're up to 73. I think we got one more year here. So, Centennial Coliseum, Reno, Nevada. Elvis begins his 8th tour of 1976, and he's accompanied with Linda Thompson. And here's a picture from that show wearing the chief jumpsuit. So, guys, that covers that slideshow. And this day in Elvis history. Billy said he went commando. Yeah, I heard the same thing. I heard that he always did. Of course, you know, some of the pictures I've seen. Yeah, I love that suit too, Dylan. I thought it's one of my favorites. What album cover was that on? That was on yeah, I got the worst memory. Anyway, now I forgot what thought I was talking about. But anyway, by some of the pictures you see of him in concert in the 70s where you know, it's a backside he's bending over, you know, is you don't see no panty lines or pant lines or breeze or what do you call Fruit of the Loop lines or whatever. So anyway, so that covers Elvis Presley Boulevard. Thank you. All right, so let's do a little trivia, folks. So this question came from Rich. My buddy Rich sent this over to me. And I need to get on the slideshow. What song did Elvis perform at his high school annual show his junior year? I did not know this one. Nope, that's not right, Dylan. Not according to the program. I've seen the program for it, and it'll show it the answer, but it even spells his name wrong. So it's not Old Shep, though he did do Old Shep at one time. So I'll give a few more guesses. Any more want to guess? I said it's absolute in, Lesley. Funny, too funny. Oh, you know what? I've lost Cam here. I got to put him back in here. There's Cammy back. Cam, right there, Cam. All right, so the answer is on April 9th, 1953, he sang Till I Waltz Again With You by Teresa Brewer. He was 16th of the 22 acts that night, listed as Elvis Presley in the program. But his performance, if you Google it, you'll find that program. It names the song and everything. But his performance turned out to be life-changing. I wasn't popular in school, he told one of his biographers. I wasn't dating anybody. I failed music. And then they entered me in this talent show. It was amazing how popular I became in school after that. And he finished 16th out of 22. It'd be interesting to know who the 15 are that were, 16th out of 22. Be interesting to know who the 15 were that. All right, so last week on the cue the Jeopardy music. Yeah, dun, dun, dun. Yeah. All right, so last week I did the silhouettes, so I'm going to do the silhouettes again. Lesley says, of course, I should have known that. It was in the short film Nobody, and the producer sent me a copy of the program. Yeah, I've got a copy of it somewhere on all these drives I got. But anyway, so if y'all remember, I did the silhouettes last week, so I'm going to do them again this week. And let's see how many people can guess what movie this is from.
Oh.
Yes, Lesley, I think he did. He played trumpet in that show. because I think he's on the program too, written on the program. Any guesses, everybody? I put these up on my Facebook page at one time. This one was a little tough. I had a hard time people getting to figure out which one this was.
I think it happened at the World's Fair.
Could be. Dylan says it from Live a Little. No. King Creole. No. King Creole was in black and white.
I think it's.
No, of course they did colorize it, didn't they? Kid Galahad. No.
I think it's in the trailer.
All right, so let's not let everybody suffer. It is. It happened at the World's Fair. You were right, Cam. Good one.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, so
surprised myself on that one.
Next. Anybody got any other comments? Yeah. Girls, Jailhouse Rock. All right, so next one. Name that movie.
Oh.
Tough ones. I got some tough ones up here today.
Change of Habit.
Anybody else got any guesses? Double Trouble, Kissing Cousins, Double Trouble. I think we might have a winner here. It is no winner. Spin out. It does look like Double Trouble, the girl, though, the silhouette of the girl. That's what I would have guessed at first. Blue Hawaii. Yeah, this is from Spin Out. All right, so got a couple more here. And they don't get easier. Here we go. Name that movie. I'll give you a hint.
Stay Away, Joe.
No, I'll give you a hint. Elvis is not in this picture.
Wow.
Lesley says, what a surprise. I snuck Shelley Fabre in there. Oh, every chance I get. Any guesses?
Nope.
For those of you who know me and know my picks of actresses, my least favorite actress of all the ones he co-starred with.
Oh.
All right, guys. I'll break it to you. It is Speedway. Bill Bixby and, of course, Nancy Sinatra. All right, see, I think I got a couple more here. Oh, that was it. That finishes off the trivia. Very cool. Thanks for playing. Everybody like that silhouette game? I got some more stuff coming. PHS, Paradise of Wine Style. Now, it's Speedway. I know it. I know the delay. There's a little bit of a delay there with everything, but so let me see. I think I've covered everything. We've covered the events. Please check out, when you get a chance, check out the fundraiser videos that I have for the flowers and for next year's event. Barb, they're fun. Yeah, I enjoy making them. Even I wouldn't be able to guess it. I got a few others that I'll do next week, but we'll kind of mix and match. We got some things we want to go over and we want to, mess around with next week since it's the holiday weekend. And if you don't have Sally's books, get them. Yeah, I think they're only $22 signed copy if you order them from elvisauthor.com. The information will be in the description below once this, everything's done. Trouble. But check out my interview with her on that too. But what you talk about the good times? Talk about the good times. you a chance to enter some of your own personal Elvis stories. You can submit them to Lesley. She'll put them in there. So it's free. It comes to your email box. It doesn't come to your mailbox. It's nothing. It's like you're not going to be collecting a bunch of junk mail. This isn't. It's not junk. So check it out. I mean, it's really it's very informative and it updates things. But what's cool about it is you can submit your own stories. Feature your everybody's got a great Elvis story. No matter what, it doesn't make any difference if it doesn't have to be I saw him in concert. It doesn't have to be I met him. It could be anything. This movie. This is what this movie meant to me, and give a little story about it or whatever. Everybody's the Elvis Nation, man. It's a great. I got to tell you, Sally and I talked about this the other day about the community that we have, and before I started these YouTube videos. I can't think of really anybody that I knew internationally that didn't move there from the States and is working at one of the hotels that, of the company I work for. But, and now I got Cam, Lesley, Dylan. I know people in Ireland. There was a lady from that I guess she's here in the States, but she's Egyptian. She was on last week, wasn't she? So and there's no BS, there's no bullshit stories. It's the love. There's idiots out there, but they're easy to determine. But I've had the great pleasure of meeting. I mean, Sally herself. Sally, you said something. Yeah, and Lesley, it was so cool to have Lesley pop in and surprise Sally. She was sincerely surprised to have, because they knew each other, through the internet and through email or what YouTube. They had never met face to face. Whether it was oh look who has popped in, Curly.
Hey,
But
Curly.
Rich, I would have never met Rich. I would have never met Lesley, and it's enriched my life so much that it gives me such a sense of purpose. And Rich and I have some of the greatest conversations. And they last an hour. Cam and I, we have it's just all three of us have fun on the channel here, just chatting and shooting the breeze. Yeah, she's got actually. You know what? Real quick about with the newsletter. Actually, I got something I'm going to send. I think I told Leslie I need to send her. I love reading everybody's stories, and it doesn't make it. It's not like just a 2 or 3 page newsletter. It's however much stuff she's got, so it could be even longer. And reading everybody's stories is just, whether it's a paragraph or 2 paragraphs or a whole page. It's just fun reading everybody's stories. It just means so much to the community to get to know everybody. What you got?
I just came
Curly?
in to clarify that I am Curly.
Yeah, well, I would say so. Well, I tell you what, I'm not far behind you. I'm not far behind you. This is from a guy who used to have his hair down the middle of his back for years. And all of a sudden, it gets worse. And I think it's the cap. Yeah, I think the cap's wearing it off. Shell, love this channel. Thanks, the one and only Casey. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Hey, Cam.
So
I was hoping you were going to make an appearance.
Yeah, he. I know he has some. I almost wasn't going to be able to do it today because I'll be honest with you. Thursday, Friday, I had a really rough day. I just personally, I just had a rough day with health issues. But Saturday, I woke up and I thought, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything together, because I wanted to finish the video for the floral thing, the floral fundraiser, and then I had to put everything together. And I said, the heck with it. And I took a nice long nap, drank my coffee, and took a nice little nap, and I felt a whole lot better. And last night I just started finishing off the video. So, so Lesley's leaving us just to watch on the TV. Her iPad froze. So, but says hello, Rich. I know you told me once
Hey, Barb.
the one and only KC where you're from, and I'm wanting to say, don't remind me. You guys remember where he said he was, where they said they were from? I don't even know I can't remember if they're male or female now. Which I guess
Man, I'm having trouble with this Wi-Fi.
Am
I cutting out? Am I cutting out?
You're coming through pretty good.
Yeah,
I've got full bars on you.
All right, cool.
I try to keep notes of where everybody's from. I know Shell's from over the northwest part of the country. She's not far from my my son. My son's leaving. my son's getting deployed to Hawaii in March for 6 months, and then they're going to ship him to the Philippines. So I'm kind of proud of him and kind of, concerned. I'm not gonna get to see him for a while. Barb says you sound good.
Yeah, he's good, Rick. He's going to be fine, man. He's got, God's going to be watching over him.
Yeah, I know. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. I'm so proud of him. My father would have loved to have known that he. I don't know Dylan. And remember Barb's from New Jersey, England, the one and only KC. So I'm glad you joined us. You've joined us the last few weeks. I'm really nice to see new people each week. We're really trying to build this up, and I've got a Facebook page, Elvis-A-Z. Check it out. I really haven't pushed for followers, but I've had it for like 3 years, and I'm up to 83 followers. But it's for anybody who can post stuff. I cut out all the BS, all the hate. Nothing's allowed on there, and I post pictures and all the notifications of what videos I got, and anybody else is welcome to post whatever they've got to on the Facebook page. Elvis-A-Z. It's just easy to find. It's got the same graphics and all that. So Rich, you got anything else to talk about? So I kind of like that Smokey and the Bandits. Who? I guess we could just let everybody kind of wonder who's Smokey and who's the Bandits. Maybe we all can come back.
Yes, you're clearly Smokey.
I'm clearly Smokey. I guess. Yeah, I guess on the channel I'm Smokey. They filmed part of that movie right down from where I lived in Lithonia back when they filmed it. The funeral scene when they're driving by the funeral procession and they're trying to race through there. They filmed that like about 6-7 blocks from my house, and I would love to have met Jerry Reed. Me. Satin doesn't do Facebook. She can't stand it. That's very understandable. I'm very cautious. I block certain things. I block anybody that goes political, hate or whatever. I block. I've got relatives that I've blocked because all they do is spew hate. Rick Lowe and the 3, but there's only 2. Rick Lowe and the 2. You mean Dylan? Or are you hinting? I think Dylan's hinting. No, that's I don't know. We'll come up with something. But keep in mind, tomorrow night I'm doing the virtual. I got the books going to be delivered here tomorrow, and next week I'll come up with something that we'll do a giveaway of Lisa Marie's book. It's a sign. It's just like it's exactly the same as this one, hardbound. It's supposed to be hardbound, and it's got the signed lithograph of Riley with it's actually Lisa and Riley. Oh, wow. It's a great picture. So nice. I'm gonna give that away since I got an extra copy, and and I'm thinking about picking up a copy of a couple copies of Sally Hodell's books and giving them away. You know, in a future drawing. Just out of appreciation for what everybody you know does to support my channel. But like I said, yeah, you were online on comments. That book, I can't thank Joe enough for that writing for the King book. Absolutely, it's absolutely incredible. So I think actually I'm going to talk to the other two amigos here, and we're going to talk about maybe doing kind of a feature on the channel on the stream of an interview with one of the songwriters and playing the demo song that Elvis heard. So if you everybody's interested, I failed math 3 times. Adding ain't my strong suit. Well, it's like Elvis. Okay, all he could do is get to the nines. 1 times 1 is 1. We lost. Rich is whack-a-mole this week.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah. All right. So, anybody got anything they want to volunteer? Just you know, pipe in any query requests. If you have any requests for anything to be talked about on the show, put it in the comments down below. there went
Whack-a-mole.
So put your comments down below if you need anything or you want anything, you want me to review anything on other videos. Just hey, Rich. Curly's having a tough day. For those of you who don't know the Stooges, Google it. You know, hello. Oh, I love it. I grew up. My brothers and I. Y'all. Most of you don't know the story about my 2 brothers, and they absolutely loved the 3 Stooges, and it's all the physical antics. We would sit around on Saturdays and watch them. Rick, you're screaming a bit. Rick, I'm screaming a bit. Am I screaming? Am I too loud, guys? Anyway, sorry guys if I come too loud. I try to adjust that microphone. It's a brand new microphone, and I absolutely love it.
I think it sounds great.
It's self-augmented, and it's got built-in reverb, so I don't have to use my recording microphone when I want to record some songs. It's got a built-in reverb. I can adjust it, so it's pretty cool. And I use it on the OBS, let me see. So Barb, Dylan, Satin. I love that name, Satin. We got Barb again, the one and only KC from England, Lesley. I just want to thank everybody for joining in today. Shell, you, Caroline. I think we covered everybody. I'm sure we had a few come in and took one look at me.
I'm going to try to do I want to, because something I wrote in the comments early, that Christmas video with Elvis, Lisa, and Priscilla.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, you know, I'm going to do something on that because I have a lot to say about that, because I think Rick Stone's a real piece of, leave that up to your imagination. But, it's on, there's an auction site that it's called Rock and Roll something. I forgot what it's called, but it's already up there, and he's putting it up for like 75,000 to 100,000 to bid on it.
Is it like really short and everything? It's just like a really short video clip, isn't it?
Well, no. There's a longer version. That's just the clip he put up to sell it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
He's actually auctioning that on a legitimate auctioning site.
What kind of authentication gotta have rock and roll? Yep, 75K, I think.
So
I don't know. With Elvis so popular, there's so much garbage out there that
what I want to know is, I mean, it's obviously legitimate because it's up on the site. I believe it is legitimate. But the thing of it is, where do you get the audacity to do something like that? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It's just bothering me a bit. I mean,
yeah.
Be honest with you, when I first watched it, I was looking at Elvis. I'm like, that really doesn't look like him.
Yeah.
When you look at it really quick, it looks like an ETA or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's talking about a guy named Rick Stone, not Mike Stone, Satin. A totally different person. I don't think it's Mike Stone, is it?
Oh wait, excuse me. Did I say Rick Stone? I meant Mike Stone.
Oh, is it Mike Stone? Well, then I'm wrong. I didn't know
it is Mike Stone. My apologies. I said that wrong. But
yeah, well, I guess there's ways he could have gotten a hold of the film. Priscilla, thank you so much for joining us.
The thing of it was, him and Priscilla were together so long. Maybe she left some stuff behind, and that was one of the things.
Yeah.
So where the heck does he get? Did he even so many questions? Like, did he even contact her and ask her, "Is this all right if I, Because I want to put like
let's do some research and we'll pull it out next week.
I want to look into that. I want to see if leave a comment on Priscilla's thing and say, did you authorize this? Did he okay this with you?
Right.
It's interesting. The whole thing is just real strange. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I saw little clips of it, but I just kind of blew by it because I see that all the time, like on Facebook or wherever I see things. But that's a good point. Now let's talk about it this week and put something together for next week.
Rick, I'm gonna look into it a lot further. I'm even gonna pop a question to Priscilla on her Facebook page to see if she answers it.
Okay. Yeah.
And we'll look into it during the week more.
So listen, everybody. I still am open to having a guest from another part of the world, Elvis fan, to come in and chat with us at the beginning, like we do. So if you're up to it, email me or just leave a comment. Email me. My email is in my description of the channel, and just let me know and we'll set it up.
I gotta get away from this window. I look like a ghost.
Well, Curly's been dead for a while, so you never know. What we gotta do is go. I should get the wig, the Mo wig, and get the Larry wig, and then you don't need a wig, and we'll just start it off. We'll have some fun. All right, guys, listen. It's fun. It's been an hour. I know that some of you are going to head over to Steve's show, so I really don't want to run into his. But I had fun. It was very impromptu, and I think that's the best kind. We had a lot. We enjoyed. I'm glad Rich was able to pop in. Lesley, it was so good to have her pop in and explain
I'm sorry I missed it.
The fundraiser. So you'll see a lot from me regarding that. We always have a nice we always have a nice fundraiser for that. And then keep in mind, Cam, if I know it's the time of the year when you've got a lot of stuff going on. So, but once again, anything helps. $1, $2, $3, whatever. As you saw, Cam's been able to do a lot of good with what money he's received so far. So, little by little, he'll get to the point where he could, at least be kind of settled where he's at. Satin, thank you for joining us, everybody. Thanks for joining. You guys hang around just for a second after we sign off, but hey, another fun day. It'll be on the replay soon. I'm going to clean it up a little bit and just make sure that everything's. I'm not going to bleep out any words. I could care less, but I thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, and have a great Thanksgiving for those of you who will be observing it this Thursday.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
And TCB. Adios till we all see you again. Bye-bye.